Who would say that someone was going to come into the life of the Kardashians and was going to get so involved that she is even accused of copying all the movements, wardrobe, and even attitudes of the royal family? In the last 2 years, Addison RAE and Kourtney Kardashian have become close friends. But here we explain everything. Who is Addison RAE? How is it that she is a friend of the Kardashian family, and how have fans discovered that she has been copying the steps of the queens? Let's start from the beginning. Who is Addison RAE? Addison RAE was an anonymous college student who lived in her home state of Louisiana and was studying her first course in communication. She wanted to be a sports journalist, although since she was 6 years old, she was a professional dancer. But in the summer of 2019, she decided to install TikTok and began recording and uploading her choreographies to the fashion social network. A year and a half later, 20-year-old RAE was already a global star, rubbing shoulders with the Kardashian clan and building an impressive, expanding empire. How did she introduce herself into fame? She rose to fame with choreography in which she danced to the rhythm of Obsessed, a song by Mariah Carey that the diva shared on her social networks, making RAE a viral phenomenon. In a matter of weeks, she left her degree, moved to LA, and settled in the Hype House, a house where she lived with a score of TikTokers while producing viral content. But how did this TikToker get in touch with the Kardashians, and how is it that they became such good friends? Kourtney Kardashian, a 41-year-old reality TV star, and Addison RAE, a 20-year-old TikTok influencer, might not seem like obvious friends. But ever since the social media star, whose full name is Addison RAE Easterling, joined Mason Disick, Kourtney and her ex Scott Disick's 10-year-old son, to make a TikTok video in March of 2020, she and the Poosh founder have been inseparable. Kourtney's eldest child, Mason, joined TikTok in January 2020, though his account has since been deleted along with the rest of his online profiles after he revealed family secrets during an Instagram livestream. The 10-year-old was the first member of the famous family to be seen with RAE. The popular influencer danced alongside Mason in a TikTok video she shared in March 2020. David Dobrik, a controversial YouTuber, joined RAE and Mason in another TikTok video on the same day. Later, in May of the same year, while they were discussing their at-home routines, Kourtney mentioned that RAE had been to her house before and asked her to join a session with her trainer. Later on in the video, the reality star and the social media influencer chatted about their shared desire to go skydiving, and Kourtney suggested they try it together. But what really got the fans a cold water shower was how they were referring to each other only 1 month later, in June 2020. The reality star and the influencer wore matching white sweatshirts in a TikTok video set to Playboy Cardi's song Shoota. As the lyrics, "I gotta tell my bestie, someone call my bestie, think I found my bestie" played, Kourtney and RAE gestured toward each other. But all this time together has only made Addison begin to adapt or adopt to the style of the Kardashians, to the point of looking like one of them, and here we share the proof. The life of the Kardashian family is one of the most envied in the world. We know this because, thanks to their reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we have been able to see what their day-to-day or their crazy moments are like, and we even want to participate in some of the discussions they have while eating salad. In July of 2020, Addison RAE, the influencer, spoke about how she and Kourtney became such close friends during an episode of The Tom Ward Show. "I met them through a friend. I met Kourtney through a friend, through David. We surprised Mason because Mason liked my videos on TikTok. Then I just kind of stuck around and we got really close," she explained. During an interview with US Weekly, RAE said that the reality star had offered her guidance on how to handle fame and attention. "The advice I have gotten from hanging around people who have spent time in the spotlight is to always be humble and grateful for all that I am given, because I am in a really fortunate position," she explained, adding, "I'm truly thankful for the platform my followers have given me." The social media star reflected on her friendship with Kourtney during an interview with Access. When asked if she'd want the influencer to appear on her podcast, Mama Knows Best, Kourtney said it would definitely be awesome to have her, but said that nothing has been confirmed. In August of the same year, the teen drove to Kourtney's home in Calabasas to give her fans a glimpse into the reality star's daily routine. Before they started their workout, Kourtney noted that she and RAE meet up every single day. RAE later estimated that they get together 6 to 7 times a week to exercise, also making a point to say that Kourtney changed her life. The Poosh founder also raved about their friendship, saying that the social media star is super sweet and has great energy that's contagious to be around. Addison chatted about her relationship with reality stars during an interview with E! News. "I've had such an amazing time spending time with Kourtney and meeting the family. They're all just such loving people that genuinely care about each other. That just continuously inspires me," she said. But does every member of the family like Addison? So far, Kourtney hasn't had any problems and probably doesn't mind Addison copying all of her steps. But when we talk about Kim, she really senses something and doesn't stop thinking about it. And it is that she's been questioning Addison and asking why she's in her family, in addition to the fact that she obviously realizes that Addison has begun to copy the steps, not only of her, but of her other sisters. And if we speak differently from the Kardashian sisters, their makeup has always been very iconic for these celebrities. From very pronounced eyebrows, smoky eyes, and very nude lips, that just by seeing them, we know that they belong to the Kardashian family. Another point is that Addison dyed her hair brown, which is also very Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe. And talking about copying, we cannot miss the photos, hairstyles, clothes, and poses that she has copied without any scruples from one of the smallest, Kylie. And that is just by seeing the comparison of their photos on Instagram. We can see that she has not only been inspired, as some fans have called this, but she has actually and deliberately copied several of Kylie's poses and photos on Instagram. In the end, being part of the Kardashian-Jenner sisters is not an easy task because Addison is still too young to understand fame, and Kim may just want to protect Kourtney. But the sisters' fans won't forgive that Addison went too far by wearing a Kourtney dress that she previously wore. Yes, we're talking about the red dress that Addison wore to the Met Gala. At the event on Monday, September 13th, the TikTok dancer climbed the steps of the Met in a vintage gown from Tom Ford for Gucci. The silky red dress had a figure-hugging bodice and a flowing train, reminding fans of a look that Keeping Up with the Kardashian star wore to Kris Jenner's 2019 Christmas Eve party. On social media, numerous people assumed that the 20-year-old actress had borrowed the dress from her 42-year-old friend ahead of the gala. However, Kourtney's festive holiday gown was clearly not the same one Addison posed in, as the mother of three's ensemble was strapless. Those people were not wrong to compare the two looks though, since they came from the same Fall-Winter 2003 collection. And since Kardashian's festive gown featured the same curve-hugging skirt and corseted bodice as RAE's, minus the straps, it's easy to see why Twitter users assumed the He's All That star had scored a high-fashion hand-me-down from her BFF. One wrote, "Addison RAE really showed up in the sheen version of the Kourtney Kardashian's Christmas party dress," while another asked, "Why'd they dress Addison RAE in Kourtney Kardashian's Christmas dress, as if people weren't gonna notice? They did her so dirty." Whether with a hairstyle, makeup, possessing even the same clothes, in the end, Addison maybe should lower her intensity and excitement a bit. Or at least, that's what some fans are clamoring for. But in the end, you have the last word, and we want to know your opinion. Do you really think Addison's intention is to copy the Kardashian style in order to gain more fame? Or is it just looking to feel part of the Kardashian sisters clan? Leave us your comments below, and if you liked this video, follow us for more content.